Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, even though we're looking at Chantal, we're going to be catching up with our girl Amber, as she's apparently trying to win back attention desperately. Today's video is brought to us so generously by Apathetic faxX, so a big thank you to them. I'll have their information in the description of the video. And of course, a big thank you to all of you, everybody that's been supporting my teeny tiny channel, whether it's watching, commenting, subscribing, memberships, joining me in the Discord. Thank you all so much. All right, let's see what we're in for today. Shall we?
Scarlet, I look happy now?
God, that cough was insane.
Enough of that.
So naturally, Amber is trying to win the crown back. And as usual, she's forcing it.
God, she's so cringy. Ew, I haven't seen any of these. Wow. Honey, don't you know you're supposed to wear a costume for Halloween, not just be who you truly are? The glitter on the eyebrows is so stupid.
I haven't posted a vlog since July 7th. That's crazy. And I just processed that.
No, like, she's actually wearing a freaking crown. Like, what the fuck are you doing? She is so embarrassing. Also, again, the gems on the eyebrows. Like, no, just stop.
That is crazy.
Tone deaf AF. Could you imagine bragging about doing the absolute bare minimum and hardly having to work for nearly 4 months? People are struggling to eat. Meanwhile, Amber is lying about increasing her membership prices without a warning and wrestles with whether or not she wants to give these paying members a heads up before she goes live. Oh, and later, she shows off the $1,300 camera she just bought.
Don't time me out this time. Oh my god.
I mean, true. And she's literally big as ever in a climate where people can barely afford to eat. So let's just put that out there.
I will time people out when I see fit. That is why YouTube has made that even an option. What's with the crown? It's still like Halloween festivities. I'm like a queen or a princess or, I don't know, a fat girl with a crown. Quick question.
The fact that she actually had to buy that crown for herself with intent to wear it at some point, and this is now how she's choosing to use that. Wow, we're all really impressed, Amber. You just so gorgeous. Yeah. We can see like everything that's going on with your chins and everything. It's great.
And feel free to shut this down, LOL. What would you want to react to Chantal's mocking tree lady? I wouldn't react to it at all. I feel like I need to start giving a forewarning when I'm going to be on here so people can be here and ready. But a part of me is like, I literally only come on here when
center tooth. I just want to bring attention again to the center tooth because she's annoying.
Things on fleek. Thank you. I only come on here when like the energy feels right. You know, your eyebrows would look better either a color that matched your hair. It is the same color as my hair. It's just very light.
Yeah, so it's not the same color. It's very light, so not the same color as your hair. Got it.
Very light. When you need an ego boost, oh no, lives do the opposite. If anything, I end up leaving feeling like, damn.
That's funny because last time you were on, you were like, oh my god, you guys are gonna make me like a narcissist saying that I have a filter on when I don't have a filter on.
I'm like fat and ugly. So yeah, definitely not that.
I mean, you're definitely ugly on the inside. That's for sure. And as I kind of touched on this last video on her, as beautiful as you might be on the outside, you are ugly because of how you are as a person.
Actually the opposite, but this is my job. And yeah, the chat is hilariously slow. Here, I can change that for you. It's about to get hilariously fast. I had my first Halloween with my man in our new home. That is amazing. I love that. Oh my god. Hi, everybody. We wanted hilariously fast for a little bit. Did you get any trick-or-treaters? I wasn't home last night. Did you see Rachel admitted to flirting? Oh. What's your costume? I was a devil yesterday.
Okay, so I don't know if she's going to talk about this more, but the whole Rachel flirting thing, I was just made aware of in my Discord, so that actually kind of surprises me a little bit. That Rachel was willing to do that. Just knowing what type of person Emily is, and probably knowing full well Emily would have taken that bait because they're a creep, so.
This one. These are cool.
I hate that laugh that she does.
It's just, these are like so like, it came with this little guy. It came with a very small pitchfork. But it's cute. It's cute. It was
Especially small in comparison to Amber, so.
a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Tell me why we look different in like videos versus pictures versus the mirror. I truly don't understand it at all. But you know, it's fine. Do mukbangs? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I'm actually curious to know how she feels about YouTube demonetizing that kind of content for those with EDs. It's something Amber has admitted to falling back on because it's extremely easy content. Currently, Tammy Lemon's entire channel has been demonetized for quote, glorifying self. According to Tammy, she's in remission and doesn't participate in that kind of content, so she says she has no idea why YouTube made that decision.
623, no. I weighed myself, I think 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm about 100 pounds away from that, so.
Okay. Somebody's saying she weighs 623. She's saying she's about 100 pounds away from that, so she's saying she's around 523. Or maybe she's saying she's 723, because that's honestly what it seems more likely, Amber. We can see with our eyes how big you are. And what I would consider, I think, the standard of what her biggest weight is 2019. And we just recently did a video where I can kind of, in the thumbnail, put the two faces side by side, and it's the same, babe. It's the same.
I'm looking massive today. Wow. It's so funny. I lost 116 pounds one time, and people were like, you literally look the same. And then like I gained like 3 pounds and like bloat and like water retention. Oh my God, you look so.
That literally never happened, but okay. Yeah, it's water weight. It's water weight.
Fat. I'm like, life is funny. Why was Twink crying? So in my last live stream, not my last one, 2 live streams ago.
In that live stream, you could hear Twonk crying the entire time, and not once did Amber turn around and check on her, so obviously people are pissed.
I mean, for real, if I was boring, there wouldn't be that many people watching. That's just like the way I feel. The pauses are because I'm reading the chat. Your makeup is too pretty to cry in anyways. Oh my God, that was charming. That was so charming. Thank you. I'm not rocking, I'm fidgeting. Rocking is when I do this. Can you guys tell the difference? That's rocking. Face card lethal. Stop. So I'm used to Twinkie's little like noises and which one means what. I'm used to like which what's and whiches and hows. So the cat food is literally right here, like this. And when the cats eat, Twinkie, she's a dog. she's a chunky chihuahua. So sometimes when the cats eat, she'll like, because she wants some, but she's not gonna get some, and she's never going to. So yeah, it's just a typical, dog being a dog.
Okay, you know what, Amber? I think the concern here is not necessarily that Twinkie was making noises, which, yeah, okay, if your dog's consistently whining, there's probably a problem. And I even pointed this out when we watched it. The problem is you never once even looked back to say, Twinkie, it's okay, babe, You could have at least tried to comfort her, or because, we obviously have no idea why the dog's whining. Is she in pain? Is her freaking legs stuck in a bear trap. I mean, honestly, anything at this point would not surprise me for Amber to sit there and allow to happen. So that's where the problem comes in, Amber. It's not that Twinkie is making a noise. Dogs make a lot of different noises. It's the fact that you sat there for a whole live stream and didn't even bother to look back at your precious dog that you love so much.
She's a little baby. And it's just like, I've had her for a decade. So it's like, I'm used to like, so I didn't even think anything of it. But I like literally am obsessed with people like caring about her. Like that means the world to me. Like she is my heart, my soul, like my everything, my best friend. She has been through so much with me. And she's my little baby.
Yeah, sounds familiar because that's exactly what she tried to say about Rarity, and we all saw how well that animal was treated and how that worked out. I saw somebody in the chat say, the chat is still slow. How embarrassing.
My little baby. You look like a little boo-boo. Oh, okay, thanks. If you guys want to continue talking, become a member. Because I personally love my members. For me, a hilariously slow chat is what I prefer. It makes me feel less overwhelmed. Yeah. Oh my god, did you
People are just spamming Queen of Losing Pets.
guys have a good I don't know who this is gonna sound crazy.
I'm going to guess this person just said, is that a Prince Andrew crown? Well, at least in my knowledge, Prince Andrew's like a known predator, so.
I don't know who this is gonna sound crazy. Thank you for the super chat. Who's Prince Andrew? Like, oh my god, shut up, Red Couch, you're annoying. Yeah, for real. So annoying. So bye. See you next time. I don't block people, but I will silence someone for 24 hours. We're not here for the negative vibes, just the pauses. Why do I talk like that? I abbreviate everything. Why am I like that?
Someone just said a PDF file like you talking about Prince Andrew. Yep. And it looks like it freaking floored her. I love that. Let's just relive that, shall we? Like, watch her literally stop mid-sentence because she read that and it stunned her.
Why am I like that? God, people throw around words like it's crazy. People need help. I cannot believe that Vlogmas is
People? Are you people?
let me show you guys her. It makes everything look yellow. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I This thing was $1,300. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? It makes everything look yellow. And I'm like, girl, so I'm gonna be vlogging. Hey.
Maybe because if you actually gave a shit to ever put effort into anything, there's things on the camera that's called settings. And you can actually change how the photo looks based on those settings, Amber. So maybe before you come on here trying to flex your new purchase that you don't even know how to freaking use properly, you could pull up a YouTube video that we already know you're watching and type in how to use this camera. But I know it would take a lot of effort. So
How you doing? Welcome to Vlogmas. So this is gonna be a very boring Vlogmas, but we're gonna do it together. Your girl finally got the camera she's been wanting, but it makes me look yellow. I don't know what to do about it. I'm trying to talk to Carly Steele because I think she used to have this camera. The camera's gorge. It's so nice. I'm like literally obsessed. So I got this for Vlogmas just to, be
I'm literally obsessed, but I don't know how to use it.
a professional. Heather, welcome, love. You guys are so sweet. Oh my god, Kiki, what is going on? Members galore. I could cry. Make sure Romeo doesn't explore too hard. Oh my god, all pets should explore. Like, it's just like
God, the back of that hair.
Romeo doesn't explore too hard. Oh my god, all pets should explore. Like, it's
Okay. So as we admire the back of her hair here, which always is just so out of control, like, do you not think, Amber, to maybe run a hand back there once in a while? Apparently not. This person is literally making a comment, Romeo, make sure Romeo doesn't explore too hard because that's what she said about Rarity. And I guess she's either just ignorant to the fact that she said that and that's now like a thing that people say, or she's purposely ignoring it. I don't know.
It's just like their worlds are so small already. That's why I let them, go on the counters. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's gross." Just make sure you wash the counters before you cook or, use them or whatever it may be. I love them so much and I give them like literally probably like 90% of my attention all day long. They're everything to me.
The absolute fucking audacity of this bitch. I swear to God. Like, we literally were just pointing out how you were ignoring your dog. And then you're gonna sit there and say that you give them 90% of your daily energy? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um. I swear these bitches really do try to make you feel like you're crazy.
Are you going to help people? Are you going to wait? Are you going to help with the people who don't have? Don't have what, love? But every December I donate to homeless. So if that's what you're talking about, yes. Are you and Tommy back together? No, we're not. Thank you for the super chat. Um Personally, no. People wanting me to talk about Rachel is just not gonna happen. She's gross. That's really all I gotta say about it. So am I gonna be
So she's gross. She finally kind of said something. Is it only because she knew that she was flirting with Emily and now she has an opinion because that's the only thing she cares about?
able to go live every single day in November? You and Emily never broke up, never will. Yes, we did. Thank you for the super chat. What gives you the most anxiety? Health stuff, health related. Like, you need to go on Just Trish.
Well, I'm gonna quote back here and say, so do something about it.
I wouldn't be able to get in her chairs. They're super tall. How's Alexis? I think she's doing okay. Like, we text here and there because people were so confused. They were like, "Girl, you just said that you talked to her, but now you're saying you're not." I meant we don't talk on the phone. I'm like,
Amber no longer requires her to be on FaceTime 24/7. So, you're welcome, Alexis.
I just don't feel comfy with it. And I think she understands that. And like, she's super accepting of like boundaries and such. And I appreciate it. But like, we do text, but not on, like, we don't, no. Trish would get you a chair, I'm sure. I 100% believe that. I 100% believe that. But it's just like her chairs are so tall. Like, they're very, like, so cute. Like, are you kidding? But they're so tall. And I like how they're like wide. So I'd actually be able to like sit in it comfortably, but it's just too tall. Like, I'm a shorty McGee over here. No one forced you to eat yogurt during 9/11. Were you there, love?
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it's like just the fact that someone sent a random ass message all in caps. No one forced you to eat yogurt during 9/11. Like, oh my god. That's so funny.
Like, were you the fly on the wall and then you were like reincarnated? I don't know. Imagine not living because you can't sit in a chair. I'm sitting in a chair right now.
They're talking about not going and living life experiences because you're afraid you can't fit in a chair, Amber. Quit being so willfully ignorant. It pisses me off when they purposely miss the point, and Amber truly is the queen of doing that.
Desk chair. That makes me swivel and I can move around and I enjoy it. Smells like who's E? Ecstasy? Very much that coded. We know you're on a mattress. If I was on a mattress, how could I be sitting on a desk? I'd be like way down low. I'm like literally on a desk right now. Show us the chair. Why are you wearing a crown? Because it's still Halloween weekend. You should start going for walks. I do, but they're very.
Because the only joy out of life Amber can get is when she does these little makeups and puts a crown on and pretends that she has any type of self-worth or confidence, and for a brief moment she can live in the delusion that she is that bitch, but she's not.
very short ones. If you could drive, would you? No. Have you ever had a craft dinner before? I think I have. From hungry to unbothered. This Boston person, I love your money. It's everything. Thank you.
Oh my god, the same person that said something about the yogurt said something that she free bled into Eric and Ricky's backyard pool. Oh my god. It's kind of true though, honestly. If she was if we're to believe that she was just constantly on a cycle, we always made the joke that that's how they got her to bathe, basically, is they got that freaking pool, but
You're keeping my lights on. I don't think there was soap in the pool.
Oh, look at the little twink. Don't do too much. We only put one tablet. I think that's enough, babe.
the chlorine.
I'm just trying to go full circle with it.
Well, can't you just like spin around? I mean, walk around the pool and get it around?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do because I'm still trying to get up these, like, I don't know what they are. They look like berries.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Have I ever tried moose meat? No. Do you still talk to Enar? I do, yes. People, I have to say, if y'all let your pets walk all over the counters, do you walk on your counters with bare feet? If my feet don't go there, their feet don't go there. I can't get on the counters. If I could, sure. Just clean your counters. She only looks up herself. Oh my god, no, I don't. I'm so beyond free from
Amber, shut up. Shut up. You literally leave your house once a week. You have nothing else in your life but YouTube. Your previous partners have already exposed you for constantly reading things about you on the internet. Like, the amount of time that she wastes just blows my mind. Like, what I could do with this YouTube channel if I just had the time. And this is what she chooses to do with it. Nothing but get bigger and just sink into her addictions further and further. I mean, she could literally be like enriching her mind with so many college courses, or she could be learning like a second language, but this is where we are. She put gems on her eyebrows, so
reaction channels and everything. Like years ago, like even just as close as like a year and a half ago, they had a hook in me. Like literally, they went fishing.
So, like, what my previous partner said was right at the time, but it's not anymore because I've just matured and changed so much as a person.
I took the bait and they were like genuinely, they had a hook in me. Girl, I swam very, very far away from them. Oh my god, this has nothing to do with Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty can like have the crown of Girl World. Please release me. I am so over it. I've been trying to get healthier lately. I feel like there's a lot of gray area in that. Yes and no. So I don't know. Do you guys think I could be on here every day? So gray area in that. I've been trying to get healthier lately. Yeah, I am so over it. I've been trying to get healthier lately.
bitch is big as ever, so I don't think that this question even needs to be asked, but I love that it is being asked just to see how she answers it. But no, it's very obvious that she's not taking her health seriously. She's big as ever, and she's not doing anything but eating and sitting in her house. So you tell me, person that asked that question, does it seem like she's doing anything? Hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of gray area in that. Yes and no. So
What? There's a lot of gray area in life in general, but like, are you doing something to improve your health. I don't feel like that's very subjective.
I don't know. Do you guys think I could be on here every day in November? Sorry, it's a thought process that I've been going through lately. Could I actually succeed in that? Probably not. If you dedicate yourself, yeah. A lot of people work 7 days a week for 7 hours a day. So this is gonna sound crazy and unhinged, and that's why I hate when people compare jobs. Like when I did like data entry, which was me for 12 hours, 6 days a week in front of a computer, nonstop.
You forgot about when you were hiding in the bathroom to avoid working. So let's not act like you were some robot that did your job properly. You were not. She was not that at all. She was probably one of the most annoying people to ever have to deal with in an office. I'm just going to put that very simply.
Looking through files, categorizing, memorizing numbers, etc., etc. That was easier for me than just live streaming for like an hour. Like the difference is unbelievable. You would think that the 12 hours, 6 days a week would be harder, but no, it's not, because there's a difference. You go to work, you come home, and that's it. With this job, it feels 24/7. 24/7, just like hell. Hell. But I've put myself in this position.
Okay, so only having to work an hour a week is Amber putting herself in hell. I think this kind of just shows us how delusional she really has become. Like, she is so stunted and sheltered now that, like, this is, like, the hardest thing you could ever possibly ask her to do. Wow. Such a strong person, Amber, aren't you? Mentally, physically, just... Imagine her in, like, any kind of, like, a disaster situation. My God.
So it's like, yeah, I can whine about it. I can complain about it here and there. Let's say I was a different YouTuber who didn't get as much hate. And I'm telling you, when it comes to percentages, the hate I receive is probably unmatched. Not
It's not. She has always tried to make this argument that she's the one of the most hated YouTubers. No, you're not. Quit giving yourself so much credit. You're really not that important, Amber, outside of gorlworld. Amber's problem is that she pays attention to what all these people are saying. She seeks it out. She gives it attention in her different avenues of media. So I know that was a weird way to say that, but on her YouTube, she addresses them. On her Twitter, on her Instagram. It's like she doesn't pay attention to the positive. She goes for the negative. So, Amber, just shut up. Shut up. These are the people that are paying for you to live.
everything is so black and white. Like, oh, Amberlynn, your job is so easy. Yeah, me sitting here and like yapping at the bits for a little bit of time, that's the easy part. The hard part is everything that comes after it. Dealing with that for over a decade now, where it just seems to get worse.
Turn your computer off. Hope that helps.
I low-key miss Michael B. Petty. I low-key miss people making fun of my hair. People making fun of like Pillow Mountain. Why do you think you get so much hate when other plus size YouTubers don't get the same treatment?
Well, Amber, you know, it isn't about how you look, which I've already made a comment about her hair, but it's about the shitty choices that you make and your abuse of other people. So I know that you don't want a mirror put in front of your face to give you consequences of those actions, but maybe stop being so problematic and you won't have all these other things coming to light. How about that? It's not us. It's you and your behaviors.
To me, that feels like it's like asking, why does that skinny YouTuber get a lot of hate, but then that skinny YouTuber doesn't? I think it's all about like what's trendy. There's so many reaction channels based around me, and their communities are the ones that harass me and bully me, et cetera, et cetera. But the community that doesn't watch them and only watches me, like that's my community. It's not ruining, it's telling you to come clean about the things you lied about. So
Someone just sent a super chat that said, you just get hate because you're a terrible person, period. Yep.
it's hard when people are like, you lied about this, you lied about this, you lied about this, when I'm genuinely not lying. It kind of reminds me of people who have committed to things during interrogations just because they're interrogated so hardcore.
Amber, shut up. We understand that you would probably confess to every possible crime in an interrogation because you are one of the most weak-minded persons I've ever encountered, okay? We get that. She wants to sit here and say that she's telling the truth. Because in Amber's mind, there is no other version of reality other than her own. So the way she sees things, the way she feels about it, that is fact. And I think we all realize feelings are not fact because there's one version of a story for one person, you have the other version of the story for the other person involved, and then you have reality. Everybody is going to let how they feel about something dictate the truth of the situation. Like, oh, well, I wasn't the bad guy. Well, this. You know, I had a right to be upset. Well, that's true. We all have the right to our own feelings. Just because that's how you felt about it, Amber, doesn't make it fucking true. And I think we all understand that her vision of reality is quite skewed. So, all right, well, she's pissed me off once again. No surprise there, but we are all caught up with Amber for now. Again, a big thank you to Apathetic faxX for the use of their video. Thank you to all of you for your support of my teeny tiny channel. Hope you all are having a good day, a good night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.